Hi guys, it's Bella, and today I'm going to be talking about some middle school advice that I have for you that I used in middle school and that I will also be taking into high school. So let's go. Okay guys, go get your popcorn, go get your snacks, go get your water, go get whatever you need because this is going to be a lot. Okay, so basically this is just going to be like middle school advice that I have for you that I will also be taking into high school because I will definitely need it. And I just thought that I would answer some questions that people may have about middle school. So yeah, by the way, I honestly cannot believe that I will be going into high school. Ew. I don't know what to think about it. I hate it. It's so weird. But now that I'm finally out of middle school, I just thought that I would give you guys some advice that I have. So that's basically what I have. By the way, this information that I'm going to be giving is not just for middle schoolers. You can do this going into 5th grade, honestly, any grade, because there's going to be a lot of stuff that I talk about in here that can be helpful for literally any grade. If you enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and to subscribe because I'm just starting my channel and it would mean a lot. Okay, so the first category that I'm going to be going over is classes. So a couple of the questions that I looked up and that I looked for were, are the classes hard? Are the teachers mean? How do you plan and organize everything? And which were my favorite subjects? By the way, if I look over, it's just because I'm looking at the questions, so don't mind it. Okay, so when I transitioned from elementary school to middle school, it went from one teacher and one classroom to multiple teachers and multiple different classrooms. So it's gonna be a lot different. Okay, so the first question was, are the classes hard? I'm gonna say there will be times where it's challenging, but it's definitely not hard. Okay, so my advice for classes is just try your best, pay attention, and don't give up because it will be challenging. I know that for sure. I was a middle schooler less than a couple weeks ago and it's definitely hard. You're gonna be completely fine. Just make sure that you listen to the teacher, listen to what's happening in the class, and you'll be totally fine. Okay, coming from a procrastinator, it will be so easy to procrastinate, but try your hardest to get all your work done, turn it in on time, and ask the teacher if there's any extra credit if you maybe failed some homework. You just have to reach out to your teachers a lot and it will definitely make your classes a lot easier. Okay, so the next question was, are any of the teachers mean? Okay, this is gonna be really hard. There are definitely teachers that aren't the nicest, but they aren't mean. Some teachers are just way more strict than others. No teachers are really mean. So again, if you just listen in class, you'll be okay. Everything will be fine. Okay, but what I will say is definitely try to get on all of your teachers' good sides. Don't be one of those people that not only the classmates are annoyed with, but the teachers annoyed with. Do try to get on the teachers' good sides. Be nice, listen in class. Don't be disrespectful. Don't disrupt the teacher. Okay, so the third question was, how do I plan and organize everything? So a good way to organize things is to always have a notebook, a planner to write down your homework in. Just have something to write down your homework in. That will make it so much easier to remember all your homework. And it will just help you out and save you time on questioning what the homework was, and yeah. Also, you don't need to have a notebook or a planner. You can honestly just have a piece of paper that's specifically for writing down homework assignments, or you can even put a note in your phone. Try to keep track on all of your homework assignments at all times. Okay, so let's say you have a sport after school or any extracurricular. It's just easier if you write down your homework because then you can have your schedule ready and you can have a certain time to do your homework. Make sure you don't just stuff your homework, important papers, just anything important into your backpack. Don't just stuff things into your backpack because I can guarantee you right now it will get lost, it will get crumpled. If you have a folder, it's just so much easier. Okay, so the last question was, what were your favorite classes? So I would definitely have to say that my favorite class in 6th grade had to be math and 7th grade. 7th grade and 6th grade were math for sure because my teacher, Mr. G, made math so much more fun than it really is. In 8th grade, it was language arts or history because language arts and history this year has been so much fun because we got a new teacher and she has just been amazing. And I learned so much in her class and it's just always been fun. So, yeah. Okay, so to conclude this category, I would have to say try your best, like in every class, have good communication with all of your teachers and try to like build a bond with them. And 3, always plan everything and stay as organized as you can. I know that will be hard sometimes, but just try. Trust me, it'll make it so much easier. Okay, so I don't know about your guys' school, but my school had a bunch of new kids coming into it, so nobody really knew each other. So that meant that there was room for making new friends, which is my next category. You are definitely not going to be friends with everyone there. Maybe you are, I just don't know, but not everybody's the same, and yeah. Okay, so you're not going to click with everyone there, that's for sure. It's not just going to be like, oh my gosh, I have 100 new friends, or I have, like, so many new friends. Like, no. Just be, like, nice to everyone. Don't be, like, one of those really annoying kids that, like, think they're so cool, but they're really not, and they just pick on everyone. Like, please don't be like that. If you see someone that you, like, want to get to know, or, like, you want to be friends with, just go up to them and talk to them, start a conversation. I know it's going to be scary, but that may be your new best friend. Like, you just never know. Again, you will not be friends with everyone there, but there will be new people to meet, and just be nice to everyone and try to get to know some new people. So when you make new friends, you are going to lose friends as well. And I know that may sound really upsetting, but that's just kind of how middle school is. And the people that you hang out with at the start of middle school, you most likely will not hang out with them at the end of middle school. And maybe you will, but like, just have in your head, like, be ready that maybe this friend group won't work out. But who knows? Maybe you'll just have a really strong bond with that friend group. And it's also totally okay to lose some friends. Like, I know that it's gonna be really bad at first and it may be really sad, but it's a part of middle school. And it's gonna suck, I know. You just have to find new friends and stick with those friends. For me, this happened in 6th grade where I had this really close friend and we went to the same middle school. And one day we just got in this fight and we just started drifting away and now we don't really talk. But I made new friends and my new friends are amazing. Just remember that you're only in middle school. Like, there's gonna be like so many different things. You're maturing, you're growing up, you're becoming a new person, like you're still developing. And the age group is literally like 11 to 14 or something like that. So you're going to develop some new interests, some new like hobbies, some new things that you like to do. And that may not be the same interests as some of your friends. So it just all happens for a reason. Just know that. You know, you could just away from people because you don't have like common interests with them anymore, or they could just be a bad friend. Like, they could just be toxic, like horrible.
If your friends are toxic, if they're mean to you or anything like that, cut them off, honey.
Also, if your friends are toxic or mean or anything like that, cut them off. Like, you do not want that. You do not want that in your middle school, like, time. It sucks. You'll be so much happier if you have, like, positive friends. And yeah, it's just better to cut off the toxic people in your life. So just remember that you will lose some friends. Maybe you won't, but maybe you will. And it all happens for a reason. Like, you'll go separate paths, but maybe that's also a sign that you need to make some new friends. Definitely don't be fake. Don't be toxic. Just try to stay as positive and as nice as you can to people. Okay, and also don't be friends with people who are like popular or try to make you cool, or you think that you're gonna be cool if you hang out with them. That's just not gonna go down good because yeah, it's just not gonna go down good. Like, popularity just doesn't matter. I mean, in some cases you think it will, but you will have your true friends, and at the end of the day, you will know who your true friends are. Don't be friends with people who are mean and who make fun of other people. Be friends with like the people that you know are nice. Okay, so to conclude that topic, I'm gonna have to say be open to making new friends. You might lose some friends, but that's totally okay. Do not be fake and be nice to everyone. And lastly, just remember that everything happens for a reason. Just always stay positive. Okay, so my next topic will be drama. Drama happens a lot in middle school, just mostly because of how fast like words get around. But honestly, I think it's pointless. People also just like love drama, and I don't get it. Like why? Like it just makes your life so much worse. My advice to you on drama is just to stay out of it. Like stay away from people who like to cause drama or who like to be in drama, because then you'll end up being a part of the drama too. Like if you're not already in drama, then just like don't get into more drama than you already are. Just try to stay away from it like as much as possible. Okay, so just say you're in drama and like something's going on. My advice to you is to be the bigger person. Like I know it might be hard sometimes. You're like, it's not my fault though. Just be the bigger person. Apologize, try to make things right. And you know, it's gonna be hard, but just try to stay out of it as much as you can. Just talk it out. Like maybe you'll end up finding out both sides of the story. Like maybe they got you wrong. Maybe you understood them wrong. Who knows? Like you just have to talk it out. Okay, so my 2 main tips for drama are try to stay out of it as much as possible, and also just try to be the bigger person no matter what the situation's like. Okay, so the next thing that we'll be talking about is bullying. Okay, just to start, bullying is not cool. Like don't bully anyone just to make yourself look cooler. Like it's just not cool. Trust me. Don't just try to bring people down to make yourself feel better. There will definitely be kids that are brutal and like mean, and it's just bad. Like they'll say things that will definitely not feel good. So my advice to you is if you're getting bullied, tell someone. Tell your parents, tell a trusted adult, tell your teacher. Don't be afraid. Just reach out to someone. And if you see someone else getting bullied, like you're not the one getting bullied, tell an adult, tell anyone, because it's not okay. Okay, so last thing that we're going to talk about is relationships. Okay, so right away I'm going to say I've never been in an actual relationship. Like I've liked someone, me and someone else have liked each other, and we may have said that we were dating, but we weren't actually dating. Like it's not a real relationship. And plus middle school relationships are not fun. Like it's like just enjoy your time at middle school. Like maybe when you came out of 5th grade, you would just think that it's so amazing, like, oh my gosh, I can date people now, and then it'll make other people feel obligated to also date people. There's just no reason for it, especially in middle school. Like you guys are still so young. I'm still so young. And you know, it's just there's no point in it. I'm gonna tell you my opinion on middle school relationships. Honestly, I think that they're stupid. Okay, so you guys might have a different opinion than me, which is obviously totally fine. But personally, I don't think it's important to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend in middle school. It's just there's no reason for it. Like I usually just think that middle school relationships won't last. But the 2 reasons that I think that way is because you guys, like I've said this so many times in this section, you guys are so young. Like you're still maturing. So that means they usually won't last. Like your feelings are constantly changing. So it's just not ideal to get in a relationship, especially when you're that young. But yeah, I just don't really think they're that important, especially in middle school. So that's just me. And again, I'm not going to control you. You can date if you want to, and if your parents are okay with it. But if you're looking for something serious, I would suggest just waiting until high school. So that was basically everything that I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you guys learned something. If not, that's totally fine. Thank you for just watching. Honestly, it means a lot. And I know summer just started, but I thought that I would do this just because I know that there's people worried about middle school already. But honestly, trust me, it will be okay. I promise. If you made it all the way through the video, comment the white heart emoji. And also subscribe and turn on your post notifications for me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you all, and I'll be back. Bye.